You just crossed over into the female zone.
Can somebody please explain this to me? Because honestly, I'm trying to figure it out. So immediately when you come, and again, I'm speaking for a woman, right? Dating a man. When you come and you start dating this person, why is it that they automatically jump into, babe, baby, when you cook for me, can I go over? Can I sleep over? Like, no, sir. Like, there's stages to this, right? Like, you need to romanticize me, right? Get to know me to see if it's even an option. Like, don't call me babe, baby. I'm not that, right? At the beginning, I'm not cooking for you yet, right? Like, I'm not trying to be a wife, a girlfriend before even having a title. Like, you need to come and bust your ass and show me that it's worthwhile for me to go ahead and do that to you. I mean, men, do you guys also go through this? I have no idea. And ladies, is this something that you guys have dealt with also? Just want to know.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You know, at this point, it's almost like the memes write themselves. Okay, notice that this woman here actually said that, man, you know, I'm not going to do the wifey things for you. You got to bust your ass and earn those things for me. And then she comes out and she asks, men, do you go through this? You know what? This gorilla couldn't help but notice that car seat in the back. As in, yeah, men going through it. You know how they go through it? It's real simple. Because in you saying that men can't say immediately, baby, this and that, you know, boundaries, you can't be putting those titles on me. Why is it that women, specifically single mothers, are the ones who come out and say, hey, me and my kids are a package deal. We all come together. So in saying that, yeah, men go through it way more often than women do. Because they're expected to come in and play in another man's saved game off rip. Immediately. How many times have men heard from a single mother, oh, I need you to be a man, a manly man, and take charge. Come here and take care of me. Which heavily implies taking care of her and all the rugrat baggage that comes with her. I.e., that child that's got half her DNA and half her ex's DNA, zero of the current man's DNA. But he's expected to pick up the tab and do everything around the house. So sister, using your own logic, is it fair to say that in order for him to even pay for the first date, you gotta first bust your ass and earn that stuff? Equality, right? It's across the board. Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
So as the only single friend, I constantly regale my friends with my dating stories in New York City. And there's like one thing that I hate that I have gotten from a couple men. And I've told my friends, and they tell me I'm overreacting. So you tell me if I'm overreacting. It's a common phrase. Context, I'm 26, so I'm not dating anyone below 26. We're talking 26 and up. We're talking adult men. Okay. So they'll do that phrase at the end of a date, right? And they'll say, oh, want to come back to mine and we can watch a movie? No. Are we in high school? I didn't think so, Mr. 30-year-old man. Movie. My friends have told me, like, Kate, you're just overreacting. It's a turn of phrase. It's a euphemism. I don't give a have a speck of game. Have a sprinkle of play. I'm not coming over to watch a movie. No.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You know, New York dating's got to be super special. When you got a lower tier mid like this, is actually downplaying a simple phrase as, hey, why don't we come back to my place and watch a movie? Sweetheart, what do you expect these New York guys to say? Hey, why don't we go to the airport so we can fly out to Monte Carlo or stuff like that? I gotta say it, yes, you are overreacting. You're acting like you being 26 is some kind of special portal that opened up the floodgates of you getting the 5-star treatment. Sweetie, it's a simple phrase. If it bothers you that much, then maybe you shouldn't date. Or why don't you put it in your bio saying, please don't say this? You know, this girl has said it a bunch of times. Women always find any reason, no matter how small, how ridiculous, to break it off with a guy. They always figure, you know what? I have got to find an ick, no matter what it is. I got to find that ick. So even if the guy could check off 90% of my boxes, if he says, That phrase, that's it. OMG, I can't be with this guy anymore. Now, sweetheart, let me tell you something. You may not know this, but you having that attitude and dating with that attitude, going into the dating game, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, don't care. You go with that attitude, you know what's going to happen? A whole lot of nothing. And what I mean by a whole lot of nothing is, when you act like this is not your only tell. You probably have a bunch of different tells, and men will catch on to that. Especially players. And if you think that in them catching on to these little tells, oh, well, that means that they're going to adjust and make sure they're going to be perfect for me and make me happy. No, that's not what's going to happen. They're going to figure out, oh, she's a total headache. But I know how to handle these headaches because I've handled them before. And they'll speak to you a certain way, make you feel comfortable, and then put you straight into the pump and dump category. And after that, you'll find a brand new way to complain about men. But hey, that's dating life in the Big Apple, right? And some apples have worms in them with bad attitudes like yours. Moving on.
So a couple months ago, I had hung out with this guy. We went on a couple dates and they were fine. One of the dates afterwards, I was like, do you want to come back and hang out at my place? He goes, yeah, that sounds fine. So we come back here, we're hanging out, and I go, do you want a different pair of pants? Because he had jeans on. And he's like, yeah, that sounds great. So I lent him a pair of pajama pants, and they are my dead grandpa's pajama pants. And I go, okay, but you cannot keep these. These are my dead grandpa's, and I want these back. He goes, okay, great. He ends up leaving a little bit after that. Where's the pants out of here? Where's my dead grandpa's pants out of my house? And I was like, it's fine, we'll hang out later in the week and I'll get them back from you. He goes, okay, cool. The day comes, we're supposed to hang out. We had like we wanted to hang out on this day. Didn't hear from him at all the entire day. Not a word, not one text, not one check-in, not one, hey, I'm really busy, can I do a different day? Nothing, not a word. Until later, like late at night. He goes, hey, I'm so sorry. And this was my day. It was so crazy. It was so busy. One of those, like, whatever. And he goes, I know this doesn't really warrant a response, but like, I had a really good time with you, because he had to move back to where he was from. So I knew I wasn't going to see him again after this. And so he goes, it doesn't warrant a response. And I go, you're right. And I blocked him. Forgot about him, forgot about the pants, forgot about all of it. I just went, okay, whatever. Until today, I come home to this on my porch, and I go, what the f*** did I order? I haven't ordered anything recently. They're my dead grandpa's pants. So I feel like I need to unblock him and thank him, or do I just stand on it? FedExed my pants back to me. That's a kind thing. I don't know.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh, sweetheart, you could tell this girl that you're used to dating all kinds of douchebags and chads and boy toys and basically F-boys without saying it. I mean, the moment you actually date a nice guy, you said that he was actually communicating and he was being very clear that he was moving away, you went straight to block him. Tell us all that you have an extensive experience of one-night stands without telling us. And he was obviously a nice guy because you blocked him, and still he knew that those pants had a sentiment to them, and he mailed them back to you. He FedExed them back to you. And you don't know if you should unblock him. You don't know if you should thank him. I'm sorry, but this is just more evidence towards the studies that find that women who have a lot of male partners, sexual partners specifically, lose the ability to the pair bond. You showed right there you don't have the ability to recognize, hey, I jumped the gun. I owe this person a thanks because this was something very kind. He returned the kindness I showed him. He knew how important these pants were to me. They were my grandpa's pants. Sweetie, let me tell you something. He dodged a bullet with you. You're giggling, you're laughing and all that. You're so damaged you don't even realize how messed up you really are. I'm pretty sure that most of my male viewers already know. The only reason you made this video is because you can't make up your mind if you should unblock this guy and thank him. So you put the video out there hoping that somebody could tell you what to do because you are so confused by an act of kindness that you have no inkling of how to react to this. And to my younger viewers, if you're ever with a woman like this that doesn't know how to react when you do something nice to her, this girl is going to give you some advice. She is damaged goods. She does not know how to act. In other words, she knows how to do harm, but she doesn't know how to reciprocate something kind. Moving on.
I had something happen to me today that has literally never happened in my entire life, that I've only seen in maybe movies. I got approached at the grocery store. I'm like at Publix. I'm grocery shopping for my grandmother. She's in assisted living, so I went and got her some groceries for the week. And I'm at the checkout and I see this like short little man, and he comes up to me and he's like, hi, how are you? And I was like, hey, like good, how are you? I just like literally thought he was just being friendly because I was like on the way, like walking out. So he starts following me and I turn around and he's like, what are you doing today? And I was like, What am I doing? Like, I'm actually the most awkward person in the world when, if I ever do get hit on, which doesn't happen a lot, but when it does happen, I'm literally so awkward. I can't even help myself. So I'm like, oh, me? He's like, yeah, like, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm going to get groceries for my mama. Like, I don't live here. I live in Daytona. Like, I'm driving back because my mama lives in Vieira. This man, he goes, let me kick it with you today. I want to kick it with you after you're done. I'm like, okay. I don't know what, like, world we're in right now. I said, it was just so extremely awkward. I had no other response. The only thing I could think of, I was like, okay, well, like, I can give you my number if you want. Give him my number. This man texts me. You know what his name is? Jah. Jah. He was like a gangster, like in Vieira, Florida, which is like a very nice suburb place of Brevard. This like gangster with chains on that was like probably 3 inches shorter of me came up to me. But it honestly made me feel really good because I woke up this morning sad about my situationship that just like broke my heart. Like, I've been waking up every morning sad about him, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I still got it.
Seriously, that whole video was all about you being approached and you didn't know how to react to it. And you know what? Maybe you still got it because a gangster actually approached you. Sweetie, this just proves that women actually ask for things that they don't want. How many women out there are saying, where are the men at? Why aren't men acting like men? Now this guy, he just shot his shot. He approached you, he went up, he said, hey, let's hang out, let's do something. And you clearly didn't know how to react. You clearly didn't know how to take it. You said, oh, my situationship kind of broke up. I.e., you're friends with benefit, the guy that you wanted a relationship with, but he didn't want a relationship with you. He just looked at you as a pound town toy, stress relief toy. Hey, power drive you through the mattress when my tubes are backed up. Other than that, there's really no other use for you. You said that, oh, that ended and had you sad. In other words, you asked him, where's this going? And he said, nowhere, bye, deuces. So then you think, oh, I still got it because a guy approached you. How about this? Hey, I still got it. How about you start learning how to react to being approached? I mean, women always want men to approach them, but when you finally get it, you're acting like a dog that chases cars. And you finally catch up to the car, you have absolutely no idea what to do with it. Oh, that's right. You said you still got it. So does that mean that the guy who approached you would have just turned into a brand new situationship for you? Because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't complain. I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.